Our nutritionist Diana Steele in with a little help from her 11-year-old daughter Ella. Thanks for being here, Ella.
Welcome.
Ella is you're the critic, the toughest critic?
No.
No? Everything that's made passes?
You eat most things.
That's a compliment to you.
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
She's the baker of the family. I don't do baking, so she's the one that makes all the things with chocolate and
good girl.
lots of butter. And
That's good.
Someone has to do it, right?
Exactly.
So, of course, this is the season of overindulging in every way, and lots of people eat the wrong things, maybe too much of the wrong things at this time of year. So you have some healthy options for us.
Yeah, and just to sort of change it up, because I know we use a lot of crackers and we eat a lot of bread and those kinds of things. So how can we integrate some other grains, and rice would be one of them. So one of the dishes that I have here, this is a cauliflower gratin. So I just took cauliflower in little florets and I baked it in the oven at a very high temperature, so they actually brown a little bit at 425. And then I made a cheese sauce, and so that had some hot sauce and some Dijon, as well as cheese and milk and broth, and you mix that, pour that over top with rice, and then bake it in the oven.
There's something green in there too, though.
And peas, yes, and peas, a cup of peas.
It's healthier and healthier by the minute.
A nice side dish for your Christmas meal. And the recipes for all of these things are on riceinfo.com. So they're not my recipes, but they are delicious recipes. Rice is also really versatile, so you can use it in a salad. So this one here has apple, brown rice with some peppers. That's raw butternut squash, which actually tastes quite good. And then kale with almonds. And the salad dressing has basil and rosemary, and you can spoon it or drizzle it like I'm doing and make it kind of messy, and then serve it with a spoon, and people can just serve themselves portions of that. And then the thing that we're going to make today, and Ella's going to help, is these Southwest rice salsa bites. And so they are made with egg and brown rice. So Ella, if you want to whip up those eggs as best you can, and this is a Monterey Jack cheese, and I'm putting it with brown rice, and we're just going to flake it.
How good are these, Ella?
They're really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, there were 3 left over that didn't fit on the plate, so Ella and Lauren got to try them.
Very good.
And then what we're going to do, so whip that really hard, like is with your fist, or your wrist, yes. And then we're going to add in some salsa, so I'll do that while I'm telling you about rice. So in half a cup of rice, sorry, I hope I'm not splashing you, there's only 100 calories, so that's not bad.
Right.
And this much rice makes 3 cups worth of cooked rice. So, and it's very inexpensive. One serving of rice, so half a cup, would be about 10 cents, cost you about 10 cents. So when you're thinking about keeping price for your Christmas baking and Christmas cooking down, rice is a good option. So this is low-fat sour cream. I'm going to save a little bit because we can use some for the garnish. And then we mix them all together. And one thing that's going to be really important is when we put it into this pan, this needs to be really well greased because rice is quite sticky. So Ella, you can pour that into here. Good.
All of it?
Yep. Just go for
Well
it.
done.
What's your specialty, Ella, in the bakery?
Well, I made really good chocolate caramel cookie squares.
Oh.
Why don't we have those here?
Yes.
They were a hit, and then she took them down to Horseshoe Bay and sold them with her friends for a bake sale, raising money for
Families in need.
families in
Yeah.
need. Yeah, they had a
very
Christmas
good.
hamper.
Very good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so then we just spoon this into here, and it bakes for 20 minutes, and then you can top them, when they cool off a little bit, you can top them with a little bit of salsa, maybe not that much.
You have a few chips on there too?
Oh, yes, and so once you've spooned it into these little baking dishes, then you can press in a few chips like that, and then bake them. Oops,
Very
sorry.
good. That's all right.
And then, yeah, a little bit of salsa on top,
Fancy.
and it looks so pretty.
Ellie, you tasted them. What did you think?
I thought they were delicious.
Yeah?
Good girl.
Yeah, she didn't have it with the salsa. I don't know if that's going to be too spicy, but
What's your favorite thing that's come
Here?
from the kitchen? No,
No,
that
no.
you've tried in your house.
My mom's steak.
The steak. Ah, all right.
I cook a mean
You
steak.
can't go wrong with steak, right?
Beef tenderloin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so an
So
option or an alternative to bread as well, right? Over the holiday season, gives you a little bit of bulk, but
And this can be a gluten-free option. So when everyone else is using the baguette and dips with their artichoke or whatever, you can have a gluten-free option for those people that need to be gluten-free and low in calories, no fat. And people should be eating more whole grains. So if you can include some brown rice in your diet, it may help reduce your risk for heart disease and diabetes.
Tough to do over the holidays, but it's nice to have some alternatives out there, thinking outside the box a little bit. So.
And
like
you
this.
guys get to enjoy all of those. I'm going to garnish them all. And
Oh.
very nice.
It's our
And
lucky
see,
day.
We could maybe use that as one of the suggestions for a Super Bowl.
There we go.
Oh, yeah,
Got
that
few
would be a
crunchy
You're already
chips on
thinking
it.
ahead.
I am.
Yeah.
I like your
I'm
stuff.
past this holiday stuff.
Ella approved as well, too. So, yes.
Very good.
The steak and these as well.
Very nice.
Very
All right.
nice.
If you want to know anything else, you have any nutrition questions for Diana, give her a call, 604-739-3290. Check out her website, eatingforenergy.com. You can also follow Diana on Twitter. We all do, at eatingforenergy. Thanks very much. Thanks, Ella.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks,
What are you
Ella.
leaving out for Santa on Christmas Eve? Cookies?
Bring in those chocolate caramel cookies
Yeah.
next time you come
Yeah,
in.
next time you come, we
those
wanna
are
try
good.
those.
Yeah.
And the milk, because
Yeah.
they're really sweet.
Yes.